Storm Babet has unleashed its fury across Scotland and Ireland, leading the Met Office to issue a series of weather warnings that have sent ripples of concern across these regions. The impending onslaught is characterized by a combination of heavy rain and powerful winds, with England and Wales also poised to feel the storm's impact. Aberdeen and Aberdeenshire in Scotland have found themselves in the eye of the storm, as the Met Office took the unprecedented step of issuing a rare red weather warning, underlining the severity of the situation. The storm's wrath and its implications for air travel were not the only concerns. The need to establish rest centers, particularly in South Aberdeenshire, to provide refuge to those without power, highlighted the potential extent of the disruption and the desire to ensure the safety and well-being of the affected population. The storm also prompted the closure of several crucial road links, notably the C-36 bridge of Foe and Footbridge, as well as the A-92 Lower Northway Bridge. These closures were implemented with a clear emphasis on safety and the need to protect people from the storm's impact. The storm's impact extended to vaccination centers, with the early closure of these facilities due to the storm's progression. The potential for road and transportation disruptions was recognized, making it harder for medical teams to reach people in need. Consequently, citizens were encouraged to check in on vulnerable neighbors, friends, and family, where it was safe to do so. An additional recommendation was to ensure that any medical equipment at home was adequately prepared, including charging spare batteries, to ensure readiness in case of power outages. The threat of sewer flooding loomed large as Storm Babet battered Scotland, and Scottish water braced for a surge in reports of such incidents. The organization activated contingency plans, increasing staffing levels and contractor availability to respond to customer concerns and safeguard critical water and wastewater infrastructure. However, the safety of their teams was of paramount importance, which might lead to potential delays in response time due to travel disruptions, particularly in areas under red warnings. But the storm's impact wasn't confined to Scotland. It cast its shadow over Ireland as well. In Cork and Middleton, Middleton in particular bore the brunt of the storm's wrath, with numerous properties damaged. Some residents had to be rescued by boats, and local schools and a nursing home were adversely affected. The mayor of County Cork, Frank O'Flynn, estimated that up to 150 properties in Middleton may have suffered flood damage, emphasizing the urgent need for emergency funding and a comprehensive flood alleviation plan to protect the town in the future. In Northern Ireland, the situation was similarly dire, with heavy rainfall prompting the deployment of flood barriers in areas at risk. A red warning for rain was issued, setting in motion a series of emergency services efforts to evacuate areas in the storm's path. The scale of the damage was nothing short of devastating in many of these locales. The road to recovery was expected to be a lengthy one, with the costs estimated to run into the millions. Humanitarian assistance schemes were activated to provide relief for those impacted by the floods. In conclusion, Storm Babet's wrath has left a profound impact on Scotland and Ireland, with its consequences felt across the spectrum from transportation to safety and from infrastructure to local communities. As the storm continues its course, the resilience and collaborative efforts of these regions will be tested in the face of adversity, with an eye toward recovery and preparedness for future challenges.